Welcome back to Hollowhead Director's Cut. We're continuing where we left off of being in the ladies' room with a candle, and we're just continuing from there, quite literally. Nothing stopping us from investigating. The Hollowhead guy? She's dead. Well, what's wrong with her head? There's a note in her skull. Oh, okay, that's what it is. They will come for you. They came for me. I couldn't jump. But maybe you can. Jump. Another riddle. Fucking old lady and your stupid fucking riddles. Could jump. And jump into the TV? Let's go. No. I tried. I was hoping it'd be like Mario, Super Mario 64, where we jump into the painting worlds. Otherwise, jump. I'll see if it's anything in this room before I really leave, though. Jump. As in a leap of faith, perhaps? Or there'll be a chasm, and we have to walk and fall into it. I don't know. Jump. Jump. Maybe the furniture that was blocking us originally in part 1. Wait a second, isn't this? This layout is different. Never mind, we're not even... Let's just run. Let's find out. Let's see what's chasing. Oh, cable. Maybe I should have kept running. Am I dead? Did I die? I presume we died. We'll find out. Yep. I don't even know what that is. No, it doesn't run too fast. Is this the supposed jump? Like, I presume the game would imply I can go back up there. I'm going to jump. But then again, I don't know if it has multiple endings. We're going to find out. What's going on here? Oh, we can't jump. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I want to jump. Apparently not. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I won't open a door, actually, until I hit the top floor. Okay, now I'm curious about the other door. Well, you're familiar, aren't you? Or is it Hollowhead, or is it someone else I'm familiar with? Who are you? Bolt cutters? What? These aren't meant to be used here. You can still fix this. You can face them. Go back down. Why? So the Hollowhead thing is talking to me? Face them. Strange. Huh. Bolt cutters. What if I didn't get the bolt cutters in? It's a note. You are not being punished. You are not suffering. If I can't trust my own thoughts, so the notes claim, I would only imagine that the notes are trying to tell me to trust the notes rather than trust my own, my own thinking. So, arguably, if I were to go with that and be like, I'll trust the notes, I am definitely not suffering, and I'm not being punished. It sounds like it'd be just more like brainwashing, rather. It's what they want me to think. But then where do they want me to go anyways? I mean, it's not like I have much of a fucking choice, but... No. Bolt cutters for where I came from. Curious. All the other doors were... Oh. Wait. No, this is different again. This isn't the same. You've... Okay, it's the same thing. Nothing's changed. But where would we use this? Unless the game's just gonna guide us with things blocking our path. Ouch. Weird. The game is very different from the original. But perhaps nearing the end it'll be wait, a psychologist chair? Is this supposed to be what's the word? Not maybe foreshadowing? This is a typical of a, a psychology chair, like lay down, you're like, "Hey doc, how am I feeling? Tell me, how does that make you feel?" Bolt cutters on this though, that's weird. But yeah, this is, to me, foreshadowing of our characters' probably questionable sanity. That they're... You dropped the bolt cutters. They seem to have... flashlight breaks and bolt cutters breaking. What's next? Fucking rusty crowbar that fucking gets Thanos snapped after one use, like in other horror games. What does this mean? I don't trust the light, but hey, let's go towards it. Oh, steam we have to turn off, okay. I'm just gonna bolt it in different directions, whether I get potentially scared or not, or jump scared or anything. Basically, what the game wants us to do is follow the pipes. Like, see, the pipe leads us to where we'll reseal them, but I want to see if there's anything else off the trail. I was certainly off the trail, rather than actually following the pipe. So if I followed the pipe, I would have just been led to a gate? Yeah. Am I being chased? I think that is actually him. Oh, yep. Yeah, okay. Okay, it is chasing us down there. Okay. Good to know. He is in this floor, just like it was in the first game. He's nearby. Alright, we're gonna have to play smart now. It's just like as the first game was, except instead of roaming the apartment complex or hallways, it's now him here. I have to avoid him while turning off the gas leaks. He's nearby. Hopefully he's not this way. Because I'm just bolting it. I'm gonna hope that his noise will let me know if he's nearby or not. It's a note. You have not offended the gods. Oh, that's great to know. Thank God for that. I don't know what I would do if I had defended the fucking gods. Alright, let's go a little slower right here. Because I think we have either one more pipe to do or we have them all. Okay, he's also close by. Never mind, I'm going back. Nope, he's that way. Okay, I think I did a complete UE. Oh, we're good, I think. I think this is where the gas leaks were. Oh, yep, okay. garbage room? I'm just gonna not stab. No, okay. No. Man, it is a choice again. Game by Rubecki. Special thanks to Briogon Hackett for hosting the PS1 horror game jam that this game was originally made for. And the following for playtesting and providing valuable feedback. Rabbit Run Dev. But yeah, it's still multiple notable early YouTubers that still follow my work. But there's still multiple endings. Hey, Neco the Sergal! Hey! I know that guy. Nice, thanks for the mention. But still, I love all the YouTubers that covered the original. Yeah. Thank you for playing, and please leave a review. Yeah, I'll do my best. There's definitely multiple endings. You now quit to the main menu. The triple periods makes me doubt you. But at the same time, I don't know, this guy's just like suffering. Try to understand the story. Let's try, because we'd have to get the second ending, which wouldn't take long. I'm just gonna, blast through the game a second time and just, stab the person. So he has mental issues. References to a god or a higher power that is telling him what to do. We know they see a counselor or therapist because of that couch. A knife. The person is dressed the same, so it's either stabbing self, so stabbing the person with a bag over his head maybe is symbolic for, bag being over head, he's ignorant of his surroundings, sort of thing, or something like that. Wait, resume game. It just goes there. Okay, new game. But no, it's just a person with mental issues. That's all. And that's the too long don't read version. It's just like, you don't even need to look past. It's just they're mentally ill. They see a therapist, and we don't know if they take medications for it, but apparently them living in a messy home doesn't help them in the slightest. But they live in a pigsty anyways, and they procrastinate. It's like, there's laundry right there of all places. That's just, it's a shake my head sort of thing. But if you stab the person with the bag over their head, to me it's, them stabbing themselves. But I don't know. Curious on what else really I could do, though, if there's anything more to do. I like seeing that garbage bag fall down the chute. It just feels nice. Anyone else feel the same way? It just rolls down there and just like, ah. It's like getting a hole-in-one in mini golf. It just feels good. Ah, there's a note on the bottom that I missed. There are cameras everywhere. There's no way they can get away with anything. What's going on in here? Maybe these notes are snippets of the guy's journal, as he writes a diary to himself about his feelings or what he's thinking. Cameras everywhere, perhaps, is the institution he goes at for therapy, that there's cameras always watching him and makes him paranoid. If we were to look at it psychoanalytically, perhaps we could think some idiot left their furniture in the way. Must be moving. Sure. Then perhaps if we read the notes and reread the notes, maybe we can see it not as a warning from other people that left the notes, but it's the characters, basically their diary of what they of how they're thinking and whatnot. The funny thing about the font that they use in this game is the A and the The A and the O are the exact same fucking thing. It's kind of annoying. But at the same time, it's your brain will cover up, like, that's obviously locked and not lacked. Your brain subconsciously does the work for you. It's like one of those weird things where it's like, you know, some internet viral image, and it's just like, all the words are scrambled or the words are reversed, and your brain can usually, for the most part, efficiently translate what it is meant to mean. Or if it's like, say, a 5-letter word and 3 of the letters in the 5-letter word are scrambled, your brain will still make out what the sentence is meant to be when put together. Let's see. Can't remember if I'm supposed to go back here or not. There we go. Yeah, now we're back to doing this. But I'm going to skip ahead and try to remember everything I was meant to do. Although I do want to try to remember. I think I was just a rush all the way to the granny's door, presuming it's a granny. And I don't do it. Yeah, do her bidding. And just do her bidding as fast as possible, get over there. Yeah, just redo it. See, if we maybe were to put all these notes together, the universe is ultimately good, right? If we're going to think of it in the prospect of the person, and it's, as I said, their diary of their thoughts, it would make sense. They're asking themselves a greater question. The greater scheme of the universe, is it good? The person wants to know, to sort of put their mind at ease. Writing such words in a diary, I can see it. Otherwise, I don't know. That's just, I guess, my thought. If we were to get every single note and write it down, we could probably restructure like a page of the dude's diary. Possibly. It's just sort of scattered notes. Oh yeah, you know one of the funny things I'm just gonna rant slightly about, just slightly. The funniest thing about Hollowhead was, it's a decent game that a lot of YouTubers had played, not a whole lot, but a decent amount. But the funny thing was, so I'm gonna check over here. I'm gonna check off the path a tiny bit, since I know nothing happens until we reach the basement level. But the funny thing was the amount. Wonder if anything different happens if I go this way and whatnot. The candle's gone. I wonder where it is. Is the amount of YouTubers, small YouTubers, who stole my thumbnail, because I gotta say, I love the fucking thumbnail I made. It's fantastic. Anytime I see any of my older videos and you just like type the game name in YouTube, and it's not some, you know, like big channel, there's a lot of cases where I find that any lesser known indie horror game and a lesser known channel, the chances of said small channel just like outright stealing my thumbnail is pretty obnoxiously high. I've seen people that just like sort of cover up my the angry loaf's face on the bottom left of the thumbnails, and they just cover it up with their ugly mugs, and they just sort of try to cover up the trace of any evidence that it used to be mine, but very, very poorly. Like, you know, everything is in the same place, the font is in the same place, the font style was the same thing, the positioning. In Hollowhead's case, it was a nice picture of Hollowhead chasing me before it killed me in the first game, and it's just I love that thumbnail. I'm very OCD and like anal retentive when it comes to like symmetry and positioning and everything like that. So I really like that thumbnail. It turned out really good. And a lot of people, I guess, felt the same way because they were stealing it. But I'm just like, I like finding them. I'm just like, hey, whose thumbnail is that? Hey, do you mind not using that, maybe? She's dead. Yeah. Other cases have people like Mr. Craven even letting me know that some people stealing my thumbnails. Very nice of them. But I don't know, it just happens. People like to steal your videos. People like to steal your fucking thumbnails, and they just magically think they'll get away with it. And they're like, I'm just re-uploading it because I want the person to grow, so I'm gonna steal their views and pretend to be them. I don't know. But either way, yeah. Not much further to go. Let's skip ahead. I don't remember that before. Wait, what? That didn't happen before. The Hollowhead dude went through the floor. Well, that's strange. No shit, I was able to do it in my first try. Hell yeah. I didn't even run into the dude. He just made one noise when I entered the room, but... Also, what's this way? Just bars, okay. I don't think there's gonna be any secret endings or anything, it's just this. I wonder if we just, like, took the knife but didn't do anything. Like, what if we just said fuck you and, you know, ran away? Did the developer think about that? Maybe? Come here. Yeah, stab. No? Damn. Okay, well, I have to redo the valves now. Apparently, I would suggest probably sealing up the garbage room, because I can just run away with the knife, but I don't think I can... I don't think it means anything. Like, if we run away with a knife, there's nowhere for you to go. There's no secret. But it's funny that I can have a knife, but, you know, be killed by Hollowhead, who for some reason is chasing me in these hallways, but... I don't know. But either way, yeah, let's do it for real now. Alright, let's do it, finally. Weird. What? You are safe now. Can I look up to see you, man? I can't move my mouse. What? That's the other ending? What? I wish I could move my mouse around to see what I was looking at. I guess it'd just be like the rooftop avatar, but in a ghostly format? Huh. Weird. I don't know what to think about that. Stabbing self, and then you're just... It's safe now. I'm going to presume it's just, you know, a symbolic meaning of you stab... It's a split personality, maybe comparable to Fight Club. Like in Fight Club, for instance, the main character shoots himself under his jaw, and it blasts a little bit through his head, and it... Theoretically, he shot himself in a way where it's like Tyler Durden is like a different height, a different posture, and where he shot killed Tyler but didn't kill him, is, you know, how the movie goes, at least. I'm presuming in this game, it's sort of in the same essence, but it's just like, say, instead of Tyler Durden, you got the weird tall dude that was behind me when you grabbed the knife. And that's the character, and it's just split personality. When you kill the person that represents you, you've been put in the same spotlight as maybe Fight Club, is you're stabbing yourself, the main character, while the Tyler Durden, aka the Hollowhead, sort of lives on and takes over, and you sort of recede into the back of your mind as it tells you you are safe now because Hollowhead is going to be taking control. But if you stab the Hollowhead creature, who is a part of your personality, then you see him afterwards sort of crippled on a bed, sort of, because you stabbed, or, you know, mentally tried to kill off a part of yourself. Sort of in the same way where the main character, as I said in Fight Club, shot himself in the head. I mean, he's going to be dealing with some shit, shooting himself under his jaw. I'm going to presume that is the story. He's trying to kill off one side or the other. One is Hollowhead, one is himself. In one hand, you kill Hollowhead, but you end up sort of mentally, temporarily possibly fucked in the head until you get over it, perhaps. And in the other one, you stab yourself, and Hollowhead takes over. I'm presuming that is the story. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Tell me your theories down below, what you think the endings mean, or if you agree or disagree. Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber. Hit the bell notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.